Okay. So I'm just wondering, in addition to agriculture, like I can also imagine if I have this kind of layer settings function, I can also use like SuperSurv for example, urban planning or like a tourism or even disaster management. So wherever I go or what kind of data I need to survey, I can just prepare it beforehand and to manage my layers easily. Is that right?
Yes, it is very right. And with the SuperSurv, you can use it in various different application fields. And it is very useful tool, and you can simply just install it with your mobile device. Yeah. Okay, so in the second part, we're going to talk about how to create a layer and to do a customization. A layer creation and management is very important with the SuperSurv. So in SuperSurv, we allow user to create point, line, and polygon layer, which by the geo format or the shapefile format. Also, all the symbology and layer order will be changeable. And the customization of the attribute table, which allow user to manage and customize all the attribute table easily. Like in some case, when we're out in the field, we will want to use some of the drop-down list to enter the data. So it will be very useful. And we're also going to perform online data collection, the data collection, which when you're on the field, you can simply use our very powerful editing tools. And to use our, you can simply just add a new layer and enter the editing mode. And the data collection with GIS and survey tool is very useful. You can collect the data by manually, or you can collect the data by the GPS. Okay, so now you can see on the screen we have 3 different picture. You can see below that our editing tool is very useful, which you can see that you can enter the different the features, and also it will be editable. And with your survey, you can collect different kind of the feature, like the point layer, polyline layer, or polygon layer. And some of the case, maybe you want to take the photos. So to take a photo with camera in the field survey with SuperSurv is very convenient. Also, if you turn on the geo-tagging function within the iOS setting, the SuperSurv will record the coordinates information to the EXIF information within the photo. So we're also going to demonstrate this as a very live demonstration. So please allow me to start it. Yeah. So we're going to perform this this section of the demonstration, which you can see, maybe you can see on the screen. That we're also going to perform it just on my iPhone. So if you can see the video.
Okay, so now we are going to use another demonstration to show you about the concept that Danny just mentioned, like how to do the survey by different kind of map layers. So let's we can see from the screen now there are different colors of the field that represent different crops, like a banana or like a different kind of onions.
Yeah. So it is very easy. You can simply just tap on the layer button and select create layer. And so now you can see I'm creating the layer, and simply just enter the name of the layer and some of the title. And you can see we allow the user to select between the point, line, and the polygon. And the file format will support the geo format and the shapefile format. And after you fill up all the options, you can just enter the customized field table mode, which allows user to edit all the different attributes. Like some of them you don't need it, you can delete. And if you want to add in some of the attribute, you can use the plus sign on the right hand side to add in some of the attribute. Now in this field survey, it is very useful to use the drop down list that which is indicate the menu. So and you can simply just edit all the options, like options of the drop-down list. Like in this survey, I'm going to use like this is going to be a soil texture survey. So it will be in the field. Out in the field, it will be some like a sand or clay or loam or maybe others. So now you can see that I'm entering the name of the item. And after you enter all the different options while you doing the survey out on the field, you will allow to use the drop-down list to enter the different option very convenient and very fast.
So it means that I don't need to type in the items every time. I just need to choose it even in the field.
Yes, that's very right. So it will save a lot of time when you're doing the field work, and it will also be very convenient, so you won't have to type in all the options when you're doing the survey. So now you can see that you can see where my position is. You can see my location of my GPS. And in this part, I'm going to add a point via the GPS. So you can simply tap on the little icon with the GPS icon. It will automatically collect the X and the Y data. And also you can allow you to fill up all the like the ID or the name. And also you can take a photo with you if you want. And I've already opened up my geo-tagging options. So the EXIF information will be stored within this photo. So now you can see I'm taking a photo. And after taking a photo, you can just simply tap OK to use this photo. Now you can see this is our office. I'm taking this photo within our office. And simply tap on the use photo. So it is very easy to use. And also within the drop-down list, which you have just built, you can just select between different options. Now you can see I can select between the clay, the sand, which within this point is the loam. I think the soil texture is the loam, which is very suitable for the onions and very suitable for some of the maybe the rice. So you can see the point has been created. Also, if you want to select between the different layer, you want to edit a different layer. So you can see I'm adding to the second point. So you can see the X data and the Y data will be collected automatically. And also the date and time, if you have stored that attribute, it will also be collected by the system. And the second point, I think it's a sand, quite a sand, which is very suitable for the sugarcane. So it is very useful to use the drop-down list when you're out on the field. And I think it is very useful to select between different layers you want to edit. So we have a little icon, little function to help you to select between different layers. You can see now I'm select between the different editable layer, which I'm going to edit the sugarcane here. You can see a little check. The little check will indicate what exactly the layer you're editing. So you may see that I'm going to, because due to our limitation, we cannot move in this office. So I'm going to edit the polygon manually. So you will see that I'm going to move around a bit and edit and enter the different vertex via my hand. So it will indicate as a little red dot and a red line, which indicate the feature you have input. And if you finish, you can simply just tap the OK button, and it will allow you to enter the ID, the crop, the status, and the surveyor. And the surveyor is, of course, it is myself, it's Danny. So you can see that all the attribute has been entered. The status is good. The crop is the sugarcane. Now, if you finish, you can see that the feature you finish will be shown on the map. So it is very useful to use with all our editing tools.
Okay, so this is another demonstration, and we got some feedback from the very slow internet speed. We are sorry for that because now we're having more and more attendees now. So if you have any issues watching the whole demonstration, don't worry. We are recording the webinar now, and later on we will share with all of our users today.
Okay, so we're going to enter the third part of our first demonstration, which will going to introduce you how to do a quick data survey, quick data query, and also to use the measurement tool, which you can is very useful when you're out on the site. You want to know more information about what you're doing and some of the former data. In the SuperSurv, we allow user to do two kinds of the query, which is the attribute query and the identify query. And before that, you will also need to do some quick setting. And it is very easy to use, and you can simply just tap on the different feature and it will tell you all the information within that feature, like the attributes or some of the surveyor data. And also with the SuperSurv, it is also very useful to do on-screen measurement. The on-screen measurement, it is also a very useful tool. Just like the quick data survey, which are out on the field. Maybe you want to measure up the length or the area, or to measure some of the specific feature, like the area of some of a specific feature. You can also do a very quick setting, and it's very easy to use the measurement tool on the screen. You can simply just tap on the screen to do all the measurement. And also the metric unit and the imperial unit will be switchable with this tool. So please allow me to perform you a little quick demonstration, which also will be a little video. And you can see that I'm going to open the same project, and I'm going to perform you a very quick survey. So now you can see this is our map frame. So the tools will be on the upper toolkit, and so you can enter the attribute query tool and also the identify query tool. And you will have to do a quick setting before performing. And in this part, I'm going to demonstrate the identify query. I'm going to set up all the options that all the feature will be queryable. So you can see now that all the detailed option is also very easy to set up, whether you want to see or not, like the status of the crop or the ID. And if you head back to the main screen, you can simply just tap on the identify query tool and tap on any feature on the field, like this one. You will find out that the FID, the ID, the crop, the status, the surveyor as Vicky. And also you can switch between different, it will allow you to switch between different layer. All is queryable. It is very easy to use. And all the data will be shown as the pages. Okay. Now you can see that I'm querying different feature on the screen. That this one, I just built it. It is me. I do the survey. And also we're going to talk about to use the measurement tool, which is a little ruler on the top toolkit bar. It will allow you to query like a length or the area, or to query up a specific feature. You can simply would indicate like a little red dot on the screen that you can see there's a line, and it will show the distance, which it's a metric, or you can switch between the metric or the imperial, and also the area, and you can also you can switch between different tool, and you want to delete the measuring data. You can use the little trash can function to delete all the former data, which now you can see I'm simply just tap on my screen to build a polygon, and you can see the area has been calculated, which is very useful. Okay, this will be the first part of a demonstration. And we're also going to talk about if you want to do a post-survey progress. which you bring all the data back to the office, you can simply just export all your survey data via the iTunes or via the Dropbox. And so you can send it up to the cloud space, or you can just simply use the iTunes to export all the data. So if you're using the iTunes, you can simply also just click on the SuperSurv application and select the project you want to export and save to your computer. So in this part we talk about how to do a preparation of the field survey and to manage between different field layers, to import and to change and to do a quick management. And also we talk about how to do a quick and convenient data survey out on the field. And in the final part, we talk about how to do an on-screen measurement with ease.
Okay, thank you, Danny. So Danny just showed us from the field work and back to the office work, so from the beginning to the end. And now we're going to take a 2-minute break. At the same time, kindly help us with a quick poll. We'd like to know your opinion about the use of your application. And in our next session, we're going to take you out of the office and show you more of the functions of SuperSurv.